afternoon, Starkville. As you can see today, we've had a much more enjoyable day. Temperatures aren't quite as warm, but not as humidity. That's the story for this week. We're going to have very dry conditions for most of the week, very sunny skies. We might see a possible shower this afternoon into this evening, but nothing to be really too concerned about. But for right now, let's take a live look at the junction as you make your way off into campus. Temperatures right now around 86 degrees. Winds right now 5 miles an hour, nothing to be too concerned about. But for the main story right now is this dew point, 68 degrees. That is a much lower than we've seen last week in the mid to high 70s. That's making it feel a lot more comfortable and a lot more enjoyable right now. As we look at the country right now, the temperatures pretty hot and pretty hot across the country. As you can see, we do have 61 degrees in Minneapolis. That's pretty much the coldest part of the country for right now. But for the most part, the country is pretty warm. But as we look at closer into our region, temperatures are about the same, like I said. As we get to like 90 in Columbus is our high, 84 in Starkville, and we even get to 84 into Tupelo. So for the most part, mid to upper 80s across the region. Still kind of warm, but nothing to be too concerned about, considering we've had some pretty brutal temperatures recently. But for right now, as I said, those PM showers are possible. As you can see, there's scattered showers across the area, some in Tupelo, down into Meridian, all the way down into Hattiesburg. Showers across the state. Couldn't rule one out for Starkville, but for right now, we look pretty clear, just some cloud cover moving in. As we head into late this evening, like I said, those clouds are going to be pushing in. Going to make for a mostly cloudy night. Going to make that a little bit more enjoyable weekend, kind of help us cool down a little bit from the high 80 temperatures today. Like I said, tonight, 66 degrees, mild, mostly cloudy. Going to be a pretty enjoyable evening if you have anything outdoors planned. I know I'm probably going to sit outside and enjoy the weather myself. But for tomorrow, we're going to have those high temperatures again in the upper 80s, 87 degrees. We can't rule out a stray shower in the afternoon, only a 10% chance, so be mindful of that. But for the most part, I'm going to go ahead and say that there's not really going to be a chance of showers tomorrow. And that trend's going to contend throughout the week for the 7-day forecast. Mid to upper 80s through the end of the week. Like I said, tomorrow, a slight chance of rain, but the real story are those low temperatures and the 64 degrees for pretty much the remainder of the week, which is going to be rather enjoyable. We do warm up a little bit on Saturday with 89 degrees. Those lows still in the upper 60s, so still going to be pretty enjoyable. Mostly cloudy, which will give you kind of a break from that sunshine. And that trend will continue into early next week. And I'm meteorologist Adam Weaver.